Joining us for the second portion of this press conference, Missouri Western head coach Marion Carbon and student athletes Allie Tauken and Kayla Ruff. Coach, if you could start with some general comments, please.
Sure. I thought we played really, really hard. We had leads in every single set of 4 or more points, and that's really hard because we just believed that this was a good matchup for us. We 100% thought that we were going to come out of here with a win, and so to play so well against a team that we respect a lot, and to just come up a little bit short, a few points short in the first couple of sets, and then just a little bit run out of steam, not come in with just a couple of kills there late in the fourth. It's just really sad. I think every single one of us thought until the last point that we were still going to come back and win. And so it's just really hard to swallow that. But we're super proud. I'm really proud of the way our girls represented themselves, the way they represented our school and our program. And as an alum of the program, I couldn't be more proud. Those are my favorite notes to get are from fellow alumni saying how proud they are to be Griffs. And so I know this group made me proud, and I know they made the rest of our alumni proud, and that's what matters to me.
Questions?
And now Kayla's one of them. Right?
Coach, you talked about it, but you played well today. It's not
We
like
did.
You beat yourself. You just
Yeah.
lost to a really good team, didn't you?
Yeah, and we legit made them go out and beat us. In the first 2 sets, they 18 kills, 20 kills. We did not give up a lot of points, and so I'm proud of that. We did not just roll over to a team that's perennially good because we're a team that this was our first trip, in these girls' lifetime just about. In 2000 they were like 1 and 2 years old, so something like that. So we didn't just say, oh well, they're the better team and so we're just happy to be here. We came out and competed and made them go earn this win, and I hope they felt like they earned it. We felt like we played our butts off and at times played well enough to earn it ourselves, and like I said, we just came up a couple of points short, but I'm really proud of the way that we played today. We hit 248. We held them below their hitting average. We probably just didn't get enough kills in the 3rd and 4th sets. I mean, we won the 3rd, but definitely didn't have enough kills probably in the 4th to win it ourselves.
What did you struggle with to finish those first 2 sets, leading 21-20 to right around that area? What were the areas you struggled with late in those first couple sets?
I don't know. I mean, maybe some nerves. Our passes maybe weren't as crisp as they were, in the first, half of the set when there's not as much pressure. But I don't think it was anything different. They're just a really good team, and they went out and got a couple of key digs and transition points that kind of crept them back into it, and we just struggled to side out. So if you look at the side out percentages in those first 2 sets, 54% to 60% and 56% to 60%, that's literally 1 or 2 side outs that are the difference between us closing those out and then us letting them creep back in.
For both the players, can you just talk about getting here first? And Allie, I'm going to ask you this first from a freshman perspective. It's never guaranteed that you're going to get back here again, but just talk about this experience and what you take out of getting here as a freshman with this group.
This has been really special. I mean, our seniors have led us this whole way. They came in the first day of practice and set this standard, and they had these goals, and we all bought into it, and we believed in ourselves and in everyone, and we wanted to play for each other, and I think that's what got us this far, and it's so special, and I'm grateful to be a part of this program and to play with these girls. It's more than just the names on our jersey, it's for everyone, and all the alumni, like Coach said, we're representing the school, and it's something I'll remember forever. So.
Kayla, before you ask Allie again, is this something you hope to be able to build on? I mean, you're literally this close in this match from moving on into a regional championship match.
For sure. I think this is the standard we're going to expect from ourselves from now on, and going forward and taking more of a leadership role. I'm going to try to hold everyone else accountable and make this Griffin standard. So.
Kayla, you transferred from a program 3 years ago that struggled. You went through a few years here, kind of up and down. Talk about just being able to finish here.
Yeah, I think last spring was kind of the turning point for this program. Every girl bought in and knew that there was enough talent and enough chemistry to be a high caliber team. And I think this late run that we've had has proved that, and then, like Ali said, set the standard for Griffin volleyball.
What do you see from this group with just yourself and Dobby graduating, coming on?
Yeah,
so
they've
much
got
coming back in this experience here.
Yeah, they've got a lot of potential. I mean, they're not really going to miss a beat, so they can keep going.
What were you thinking when you guys were 7 and 8 as a senior, your final year? What were you thinking at that point in time to finish the way you did at 18 and 3?
I mean, to be honest, I was like, oh crap, like this is not what I want to happen. I didn't expect it at all. And I think after we beat UCO, all of us girls just kind of looked at each other and were like, wow, like this can happen, and we can, go beat some big ranked teams, and that's what we did.
For all three of you, what will you remember most about this year?
For me, it's going to be that championship on our home court on senior night. Like, that's a memory I will never forget.
I think just like our team chemistry. I think we had something special. Like a lot of times when you're around a group of girls for so long, there's bound to be like little like fights and all this stuff. But I don't think we had any of that. And like these girls are my sisters, and like this group is so special, and I love these seniors so much. And just this, yeah. So.
Mary.
Yeah, I think the conference championship. 3 teams from our league got to the regional tournament, and I guess 2 of them won championships. But they say it's harder to win a conference championship sometimes than it is to make the regional, which I don't know if that's true in our region. But that winning that championship at home is probably the most special moment. But I don't know. This is pretty hard to beat. To get here, to get a win last night. Winning games in this region is tough. Playing one of the top teams in the country and feeling like we were right there with them. I feel like this group, and I told them after the match, I really don't care what kind of respect we've earned from other people. I know that we probably have earned some, but I really just care that they went out and played for each other. And that's the really special thing about this group, is that they weren't, we tried to put that chip on their shoulder, but they really weren't playing for anyone else's respect except for the respect to the person next to them. And the people that are in our film room and in our practice every day. And that's the standard that we've set, is that, hey, like, I want her to respect me. I want her to respect the way that we work and we go about our business, and respect the way that we play. And that was the most important thing, I think, is that we could all look at each other today and say that I know that player played her butt off for me today, and I know that every player on our bench was supportive and rooting for the player that's playing in front of them and not hoping that they would make a mistake. And so, I just love the way that we've played and gone about our business this season.
And now it's building on this. And how much will this experience and playing 2 games in this regional help for all your young kids, won't it?
Oh, for sure. I think it's been great for Allie to get up here and see some of the Northern Sun teams, see the types of players that are up here, types of offenses that they're running, and what we've got to do to continue to be here and be one of those types of teams. It's good for me and our coaching staff to see the types of athletes that we've got to continue to recruit. And I think that Allie showed today. I think she had a strong showing. Her slides today were, they had a tough time stopping them. And so I think we are recruiting the right types of players to compete in this region, and we just need to continue to do that. I love the leadership that, our freshman class showed, that our sophomores, Lauren Murphy running our offense, showed. So yeah, it's a really promising future for Griffin volleyball, but I don't want to sell short how hard it is going to be to replace 2 seniors. People think, oh, you're only losing 2. But those 2 are a really big part of what we did this year. Kayla has program records that are going to be hard to beat and hard to replace. And so I don't want to sell that short and think, oh, we'll be back, because that's 2 key components that are going to be hard to replace.
Kayla, you can just nod your head if you want.
Okay.
So, when I was watching that tip over the block that teams like to use, your coach had designed the defense where the ring blocker comes up and the wing blocker comes over and you double defend you with the line blocker, which leaves a lot of room for the other two players in the back row, correct? Well, I don't take this wrong, but I think you gave him a pretty rough time. Allie, correct me if I'm wrong. Was there a moment at the start of each set where you were actually in the serve rotation when you were in the back row?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Now, can you ask Coach, you're going to be a 6 rotation middle someday?
I mean,
She was for
Yeah.
half the season. You know, she really just started getting me. We just started putting a DS in for her. Actually, at UCO, we used Tiana a little bit, and then have kind of used the both of them, kind of as they have good weeks in practice and things like that. Who's passing better? Who's playing better defense? Does Allie need a break? And so, yeah, she's been a 6-row middle. We may move her to a pin depending on how our recruiting goes. You just never know. She's a very versatile player. It's rare to have a kind of player like that.
May I ask you a question?
Sure.
I noticed that throughout the match, that unless I looked at the scoreboard by watching your team play, I didn't really know what the score was.
Yeah.
So
We
it's
like it
they're-
that way.
They're playing the same, right?
Sure. Yeah.
So what kind of things did you do to help spur that?
Well, I don't know. I think that's probably more credit to Kayla and Amanda and our leadership, our captains, that, you know, we're an emotional team, but in this run, it wasn't emotional roller coaster. It was, we're going to play at this emotional high, and we're going to just maintain that level. And we did it every day in practice. And so, you know, sometimes emotional teams, it's like, well, let's just get them down, and then we'll just, you know, they'll roll over. And that's just not what this team does. They just play emotionally high, and they stay there. And I think that's really powerful when you can have a team like that. And so I think that's what you see, but probably not a credit to me, but a credit to our captains and to Kayla and Amanda's leadership.
Anything else? Thank you very much.